IWF International Wrestling Federation.
From Universal Studios, Florida, the home of Earthquake, Confrontation, E.T., Back to the Future, and now plays host to the International Wrestling Federation from Soundstage 23, Universal Studios, Florida, where you can ride the movies and see the superstars of professional wrestling.
All right, good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Nation Network for IWF Wrestling Action. And hold on just a moment. Demolition attacked by the reigning tag team champions. The bad blood between these two teams spilling out right now as we kick off the show. Joining me here in the broadcast booth each and every week, the Continental Lover himself. What do you think about the start to this one?
Well, I'll tell you right now, there is no love lost between these guys. They know each other very well. And there has been some bad blood, clearly, and now look at what's going on right here.
Demolition blast outside the ring right now. Slim going to work. Oh, I thought he was going to run him into the steel post. Look at this, he's perched up there, and oh, Axe gonna set him off, and he takes out the referee, preventing the count from continuing. Slim takes him off the apron. Odessa in control now, going for the cover, hook in the leg. Referee is back for one.
It was very uncharacteristic. We normally would not see this kind of behavior, I don't believe, from Odessa Slim, but things have changed lately. I mean, there's been a lot of bad blood. Demolition has really earned some of what they're getting here tonight. You're only going to push somebody so far before they push back, if you know what I mean.
Indeed, and now it's Blast going up against Chubby MC. Later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to crown the first ever IWF Television Champion. Blast now going to work on Chubby MC in his own corner, and Odessa Slim watches on. Irish whip, and now Chubby MC in the wrong part of town, double team perhaps, and there it is, tag made. Axe and Blast, double hip toss, nicely done. This new Demolition really doing a hell of a job here tonight.
Well, the titles may not be on the line, but man, I tell you what, you can't tell these cats that. These guys are all right now, they are ready to go to war. They're acting like those titles are on the line, and if you're Demolition, you want so badly to get this win.
Well, one thing we know for sure, the titles will be on the line in the very near future, because there is a major show coming up here featuring the stars of the IWF. Axe taking over right now on Odessa Slim and really chopping them down with those sledgehammers of his.
Well, they call themselves Demolition for a reason, man. That's because they demolish their opponents, and that's what they're doing right now to the tag team champions.
Oh, and again, the referee, wrong place, wrong time. Odessa with a grazing blow there. Did not catch it flush, but now he got on that one.
One thing about Odessa, he is definitely not short when it comes to personality. He's got a lot of personality.
Again, they tie up in the middle of the ring. Irish whip to the ropes, and now it is Chubby MC going for the ride. Back out front. Oh, I think he's going for a back body drop, but Chubby had that one mapped out. And what's he going to do now? Blast is laying prone in the ring from the top rope, near 300 pounds, crashing into the chest.
I don't care what your name is. Demolition, Axe, Blast, you call yourself what you want. 300-pound man come off that top rope and drop an elbow like that. It is going to leave a lasting impression.
And now, Odessa Slim. What has he got in mind? Going up to the top as well. Very uncharacteristic. cross body block.
You're talking about over 265 pounds right there across that body.
And the last second save is made by Axe. Otherwise, this match would have been done. And now Odessa pulling him over, trying to get him in position. I'm not sure what he's planning on. And Blast doesn't want to stick around to find out. And now Odessa Slim has him up, couldn't hold him. Drops him straight on the back of his head. Big right hand, and now spiking the knee into the canvas. Blast sends him into the corner, and once again, Odessa Slim in the wrong part of town.
Yeah, this is the thing you got to make real good care of, is make sure that you don't get stuck in these corners. You don't want to be in your opponent's corner, because that's when bad things happen, and he's about to find out right now.
Off the middle rope. There it is. That is the Demolition, and the save made. Demolition, no matter what combination of members you want to talk about, put a lot of matches away with that very move, and I think they would have had another one if Chubby MC was not able to make that save. There's that axe handle, and I believe that's all she wrote. Big win for Demolition.
That is a major win right there for Demolition heading into the big Super Show event. WrestleSlam is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a lot more information on that in the weeks to come.
All right, fans, we saw one hell of an opening match, and we'll be back with plenty more in just a moment. Stay with us.
You have what it takes to become a professional wrestler. Become part of the fast-paced, slam-bam world of professional wrestling by joining the official IWF Training Center. Learn training and conditioning methods from professionals and find out what it takes to become a superstar in pro wrestling. You have tried the rest, so learn from the best at the IWF Training Center by calling area code 407-438-6411. Area code 407-438-6411. Don't miss it. Be there.
And we are back ready for more action. We heard from this man a few weeks ago.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pangea, weighing in at 255 pounds.
Well, he said he was coming, and now he is here. And look who's leading him out there, Nasty Ronnie.
Nasty Ronnie, the leader of the Nasty organization. And he has this Mongolian stomper now joining his family.
I'll tell you right now, Nasty Ronnie doesn't have any family, he doesn't have any friends. All he has is a bunch of people who like taking money off of him. But I'll tell you, this stomper is a real deal. We're going to see just how real he is, though, because he's going up against one of the mainstays here in the IWF. A man with a plan, if you know what I'm saying.
Indeed, a lot of controversy has followed his opponent here tonight. We welcome everybody watching us live on the Nation Network, CSWA in the house, Retro Wrestling as well, as we are streaming live on 4K tonight. This crowd on its feet as we get ready for the entrance of 4.
Well, Thor is one hell of an amazing man, and he's always led here in the IWF. He's done it the right way.
Well, as we have well documented here on this program over the last several weeks, Thor is currently on a 60-day probation. He also had to post a $5,000 security bond, which will be revoked if he has any other altercations with a rival company.
Well, I can say this right now when it comes to Thor. He has always been a beacon here in the IWF, but he's always been a contender. As a matter of fact, a lot of people, myself included, think he's going to have his opportunity once again at the heavyweight championship right now held by Blackjack Mulligan. But that doesn't give you free reign to do whatever you want.
Well, of course, what the Continental Lover is referring to, Thor showed up about a month ago here at Universal Studios on soundstage number 21, which is not ours, and attacked Jerry the King Lawler on XWF TV programming and has essentially put Jerry Lawler out of action indefinitely. And that has led to the 60-day probation. He was also suspended off of TV for 2 weeks. He is back here tonight, though. And he is going to be going up against this Stomper in what should be a hell of a matchup.
Well, you're going to have size versus size, strength versus strength.
Oh, look at this. A big forearm has no effect on the Stomper. And right away goes for the cover on Thor. And reverses it. Gets one. And another reversal. Well, that's a back and forth for you. Oh, big chop right there. And the Stomper early on getting the advantage on Thor. Nasty Ronnie watching on from ringside and thus far likes what he sees. Back into the elbow. And now Thor fighting his way back out and still can't really do any damage to the Stomper.
Thor's trying over and over again, and he just can't get him off his feet.
Oh, he's down now after a headbutt. And again, they collide. Look at Nasty Ronnie on the outside, very happy with the fact that Thor, who has muscled his way through a lot of competition here, is having very little success. There's a clothesline, and this time he's dropped him. Stomping away on the chest.
Thor calling down on the powers. And Nasty Ronnie up there on the apron. Look what he's doing over there, taking off that turnbuckle pad.
Referee is tied up as a result of that. Does not see the action in the ring. And Thor going to work on the Stomper with a series of right hands. Drops the elbow, and that one caught him right in the face.
Stomper's been busted open in his debut, and now Nasty Ronnie not looking so happy.
And suddenly Thor able to take him down with a clothesline. Oh, the Stomper right back up. What's he gonna do? Drops him across the top rope. Thor kicks him off.
Well, we knew this was going to be a fight. I knew this was going to be one hell of a match, and it has been.
Clothesline sending the Stomper out to the floor. Ronnie might not want to get too close.
There's no love lost between Thor and Nasty Ronnie. I can tell you that right now. Given half a chance, he is going to take him out as well.
Into the steel guardrail, and Thor in control is what I meant to say. The Stomper is in trouble, making his debut. Oh, into the steel steps. Look at this, the battle continues here ringside. It's a double countout. Thor is not done yet.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's nothing been settled between these two men, but we just saw one hell of a battle, and I'm telling you what, I can't wait to see more.
We'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us.
You gotta love new WWF figures with real wrestling action. Jake the Snake Roberts versus the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. DiBiase lands a $1 million punch. Match Hulk Hogan against the Macho King Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah, my almost master finish Hogan guaranteed.
Hogan slams him again. Match Andre the Giant against the Ultimate Warrior. Andre will squash the Ultimate Maniac. WWF figures so close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring.
All right, we are back. Oh, Randy Fuller just got taken out. Slammer. The one-on-one meeting. And now they're calling for backup. Security has shown up, and they're going to try and split these two apart. Jammer in the ring, and that is the intended opponent for Randy Fuller. Makes you wonder, where is Rockin' Randy Rhodes at right now, his tag team partner?
Well, we saw these guys at a tag team match last week. Brute Force came out victorious in that one, and now the question is, as we talk about who's the number one contenders, we saw Demolition get a big win over the tag team champions here tonight, so we know Demolition's number one. Who's going to be challenging on the backside of whoever wins that match?
Well, the Dynamite Express, of course, along with Brute Force, are considered the top contenders. Once you get past Demolition, of course. Irish whip to the ropes, and now Jammer gets caught with a variation of a Samoan drop of all things. And now Randy Fuller slingshots himself over the top rope out to the floor. Jammer in trouble. Randy Fuller back in, and what's he got in mind here? He's waiting, sizing him up. And there's that super kick right to the face. Follows it up with a big elbow drop, and will that be enough? He's going to go for the cover.
I believe his foot's under the bottom rope. Referees did not see that, though.
Once again, welcome to everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network. Wolfman in the house along with Prime Time and Hot Shit. Welcome aboard. Stomping away on the arm of Fuller. Now going to work on the knee.
Well, that's great logic right there, because we know one thing about both members of the Dynamite Express, and that is they like to get high and fly, if you know what I'm saying. You take away one of those knees, you take away one of those legs, they're probably not going to get up so high.
Jammer hammering away. Look at this, just clubbing away on the side of the head. Fuller's in a lot of trouble. Referee going to try and regain composure here if he can. And now takes off the turnbuckle pad. What's he going to do? He has him up. Pendulum slam. You see the amount of centrifugal force in that one.
Oh, you're using all the big words here tonight, baby.
Connecting with that senton splash. Referee is right there in position. There's one, there's two, and he got him. Once again, it is Brute Force with the advantage, and hold on. Hold on just a moment. This whole match started off at a disadvantage. Slammer now at the top of the aisle. Oh, this is not going to end well, I can tell you right now. They are exchanging blows, ladies and gentlemen, and this one is breaking down. We're going to cut the commercial. We'll be back with more IWF action in just a moment.
Well, let me tell everybody something. America is back. 2024 was a great year. And in 2025, we made the decision to make America great again. And what better way? With real American beer. We're bringing America back together in 2025 with real American beer. So what you gonna do when real American beer and all my Hulkamaniacs run wild on you?
I've got one chilling in the fridge for after the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Real American beer. Welcome to Darth Baca joining us here live on the Nation Network as Cliff Anderson makes the entrance here into the arena.
Weighing in at 230 pounds, Cliff Anderson.
As we come to you each and every week live from Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida, we're on soundstage number 23. Coming up after this match, we are going to crown the first ever IWF television champion. And what can you tell us about that one?
Well, what we know about this is that the television championship will be defended at least once every 2 weeks right here on our television program. So there's no rest for the weary. You're talking about a minimum of 2 title defenses a month. And if you're a champion, that's 24 times a year on regular television.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chosen.
A newcomer here in the IWF, Chosen. I don't know much about this guy. What about you?
Well, apparently he's got that name because somebody along the training methods told him he was the chosen one. So we'll see if he can live up to that or not. But you're going up against Cliff Anderson, and he got that Anderson mean streak in him. And anytime you're going up against that, you're going up against a man's man. I don't know, but we'll find out how he measures up here in the IWF very quickly.
Very athletic and agile young man. We can tell that just by the entrance alone. We'll see what he brings.
Well, this crowd right now is already behind him, so that's half the battle right there. Now all you got to do is make sure you got something to back all that up.
Bell sounds, action's underway, and oh, he caught him! He knocked him out!
Oh my goodness. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but holy cow, I cannot believe.
Well, we wondered what he'd bring to the game, and Cliff Anderson is finding out very quickly. Sent on off the second rope, and Cliff Anderson has done absolutely nothing in this match thus far. And you got to know that somewhere Blackjack Mulligan is watching this match, as that is still considered to be the #1 contender. We know that Blackjack and Cliff Anderson will be meeting up for the IWF Championship one more time.
Well, again, that's going to be a big part of this Wrestle Slam event coming up. More information on that will be coming up over the next couple of weeks.
Oh, pulling out a steel chair. What is going on?
Well, either the referee has just decided to let everything go, or perhaps there was a stipulation in this match that I wasn't aware of.
Or perhaps it's just 2K at its finest. Cliff Anderson now got a hold of that steel chair. Oh, good night. He's going to pay the price for going for that one. Moonsault off the top rope, and Chosen is about to make a name for himself at the expense of Cliff Anderson.
I don't think it's the fact that Anderson can't match up with this man based on power, strength, or wrestling ability. I think he can't keep up with him on speed. Chosen is very fast.
And now he pulls out a kendo stick across the leg. Cliff Anderson just caught it between the eyes. He's got to be done.
Well, Cliff Anderson is not done. He is not going to go down without a fight.
Big headbutt this time, and Anderson got to try and turn this thing around, but he really hasn't been able to put much offense together in this one. Kinshasa to the back of the head. He goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Referee slow on the count. Doesn't matter. Cliff Anderson not up to the challenge of Chosen. One away to make a debut.
Here is your winner, Chosen.
Very impressive debut right there by that man, Chosen.
Perhaps he is the chosen one. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, the TV championship will be decided. Stay with us.
There's only one man who can tell the world all that goes on in pro wrestling.
I'm Captain Lou, and I'm talking to you about the world of pro wrestling. Call me. I'm telling you. This number's for you. Mom, you raised a great son.
There'll be no more calls for you, Lou. My boys and I are taking you in. Get it. Come on.
I got a right to make one phone call, and so do you.
Lou Albano's Wrestling Hotline, available until further notice or a hearing. Call now. $1.50 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
The following contest is a gauntlet eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner!
All right, Continental Lover, who do you like in this one?
And from New York, weighing in...
Well, no rest for the weary. As you can see right there, Matt, he was already entered into this TV title tournament, and he believed for some reason that he was going to be able to have a match and then come right into this. I don't know what went through his mind, but hey, stranger things have happened, baby, if you know what I'm saying.
Cliff Anderson just had a really bad night here in the IWF, and with absolutely no luck of the draw, pulls up the number 1 here in the TV title eliminator match. We were originally set to do a tournament for the title, but 2K decided that all of a sudden this year you can't do titles in a tournament mode.
Yeah, they're a very special group of people in that production studio there, 2K.
Oh, take a look at this.
228 pounds, Lance Von Erich.
Lance Von Erich. The illegitimate cousin of Kerry, Mike, Chris, David.
Well, he may be bringing some of that talent and some of that Texas style right into the IWF, and I'll tell you, I think that could be very exciting right here. And he's going up against a Cliff Anderson that can't be at 100% right now, not if he wanted to be.
That is what these men are all competing for, and again, it's an elimination gauntlet. Bell sounds, action's underway as they tie up in the middle of the ring, and now Cliff Anderson already with more offense than he had in the match against Chosen moments ago. How would it be if Cliff Anderson found a way to survive this thing and win the TV title?
Well, that would definitely turn his tide around from the way things were about, 15 minutes ago.
Countdown clock is on the screen. We're about to add one more here. Who's that going to be? Is that Denny Brown? Meantime, Cliff Anderson going for a cover here. Gets a 1 count. Into the referee he goes. Butterfly suplex nicely done by Denny Brown. Oh, comes up with a quick drop kick and takes down Lance, goes for the cover. He's got 1, he's got 2, and Lance Von Erich able to kick out. Anderson has a nice belly-to-back suplex. Is that who I think it is?
Well, if you think it is Greg the Hammer Valentine, then yes, it is.
The native of Seattle, Washington, the Hammer, Greg Valentine. Winds up the arm of Denny Brown, and this is not a battle royal, ladies and gentlemen. It's pinfall submissions, and anything goes. To the ropes, back out front, and an elbow Once again, I'll tell you, Cliff Anderson not having a good day when it comes to using weapons.
And normally I would say that's something that plays right into his wheelhouse, but not happening here tonight.
Lightning Lou Perez. Another top talent here in the IWF, and he would make a tremendous television champion. Oh, get a look at this. Denny Brown doesn't seem to want Lou Perez in this match.
Well, there's a man out there that would tell you right now we're seeing a whole lot of plunder going on.
Steel chair to the head. Lance Von Erich going to town with that steel chair. It's Rob Van Dam. He has been very impressive in his early outings here in the IWF.
I said Rob Van Dam, you saw Chosen earlier on. Rob Van Dam's another one of those guys that can absolutely fly around. And Denny Brown, after the pile driver on Lightning, Lou Perez thinks he might have him here.
He does. Oh, Perez just barely getting that shoulder up. Shoulders are down on a roll-up, but Valentine able to get out. Which of these men will be the television champion? Steel chair being used on Lance Von Erich now as Lightning Lou Perez turning his attention to the hammer. Meantime, Denny Brown going for a pinfall. There's two. He got him.
Well, the bad news keeps on coming if you're Cliff Brown. I beg your pardon, Cliff Anderson.
Double DDT. And Rob Van Dam is taken out. Now the hammer one-on-one with Denny Brown. Van Dam tying up right now with Greg the Hammer Valentine. Face first, down he goes. Valentine with that back elbow on Lightning Lou. Van Dam's got Valentine up and cradles the leg. There's a count, one. Will he have him? There's two, and Valentine kicks out.
I'll tell you, it's a close call. Greg the Hammer Valentine, though, he's a former Intercontinental Champion in the WWF, and you don't win titles like that unless you know how to win big fights, and this is a big fight.
Once again, going for a cover, Denny Brown on the hammer. Speaking of hammer, there is a sledgehammer right behind these two men. Van Dam tied up in the turnbuckle right now. So far, only one elimination. And that is Cliff Anderson. Denny Brown using that sledgehammer on Lance Von Erich. Referee's in position for the count. There's two. Von Erich still with enough left to kick out.
Well, he might have enough left right now, but I don't know for how long, because that is a beating and a half you're talking about.
Valentine has Rob Van Dam up in the air. Power slam almost on top of that sledgehammer. That would have been devastating. And now Von Erich launching himself. Van Dam's going to try and steal one here. Valentine is down, but he kicks out. Springboard and nobody home. Van Dam's quick, but he's not that quick. Nice move by Denny Brown, trying to even things up here. We have got action, ladies and gentlemen. And before this night is done, we're going to have a television champion. The only question is, who's that going to be? Running knee might have knocked Denny Brown out. Von Erich comes over the top rope with a senton, and now everyone's starting to pile back into the ring.
Well, these guys all taking a whole lot of punishment right here, and at this point in time, you got to realize not too much more you can handle. At some point in time, the body's just going to break down and give up.
We've got a count going on here. Denny Brown trying once again to put Greg the Hammer Valentine out, but he can't get the job done. Man, look at Lightning Lou Perez. What a mess. He has been busted open. Denny Brown looking to put him away. Straight jacket suplex. Gets a count of 2. And there goes Lightning Lou Perez. Thank you for coming. We're down to the final 4. Hey, it's March. Why not? Going for the cover here is Greg the Hammer Valentine. And there goes Lance Von Erich.
I'm going to start the call it right now. I'm going to put my money on Greg the Hammer Valentine. We know he gets better as time goes by. He's like fine wine when it comes to that.
Sledgehammer to the back of Rob Van Dam. Will that be enough to keep him down? Nope. He manages to find it inside himself to kick out. Down across the chest now is the Hammer, and Denny Brown goes right after Valentine. Unloading on the Hammer.
Well, Denny Brown has found himself in title pictures here in the IWF in the past, and he hasn't really been able to connect the dots on that, but hey, tonight he can turn all that around with a big win.
Baseball bat, and he clunked him right in the head with it now, Van Dam. He's focusing on Valentine. Maybe he'll turn that attention, and he does, to Denny Brown. Smart move. Irish whip. Valentine to the ropes. Back out front. Caught him in that head scissor, taking him all the way down. Wow, Van Dam was about finished just a couple minutes ago, and now he's dominating the field. Going for the cover on Greg Valentine. Will it be enough? Very close.
Van Dam right now is absolutely impressing me to no end. Things we are seeing out of him, I didn't think we would ever see against Greg the Hammer Valentine, especially in a match like this.
Denny Brown now taking a moment. Sizing up the Hammer. Valentine has Denny Brown. Pile drives him. And now floats over for a cover. Will that be enough for the win? There's 2. Denny Brown is gone. And now we are down to 2 men remaining. Valentine drops him across the top rope. Will that be enough?
Not yet. Not yet. This young man still got plenty left in him. He's not going to give up this opportunity. This early in his career to be getting a chance at being IWF Television Champion, you've got to reach deep down inside and bring everything you got to the top.
Off the ropes, back out front. Big drop kick right to the face, and Valentine may be concussed from that one. Van Dam sends him to the ropes, catches him. Oh, good Lord!
He's done. I think we know who our champion is.
Indeed, Rob Van Dam is the television champion. The inaugural IWF television champion is Rob Van Dam, ladies and gentlemen. What an impressive show, ladies and gentlemen.